Welcome back everyone to the Forked Spear, and today we are going to be starting on the spider farm. But before we do that, I'd like to show that I've been starting to knock down this hill here. I've taken care about 4 or 5 layers so far, so I'm starting to hit stone. And the idea there is I'm going to be building my base right over here because that little bit is a bit scattered and all, and I think I need a real base in the area, and it'll be a little bit closer to the mining area, which is down here. So let's head down back into the spider farm. This is the direction where we'll be approaching the dungeon room here that we have. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out an area. Make sure I don't, so that we will have a full spawning area, the full 9 by 9 area, close off the top and bottom. And the idea here then is just have a very simple XP farm. It's not going to be anything fancy, nothing about dropping or anything like that. I don't think a drop one would work very well. I'm just going to let them spawn, and I'm going to whack at them. Something similar to what I did at the Temple of the Elemental Pine in my Willstopia game, where I just have them drop in, and I hit them. And now, since I've got a sword with Bane of Arthropods, that should be a lot easier to work with. So I'll probably have to keep a supply of iron here so I can repair the crazy thing, because it doesn't have mending, unfortunately. But I'll just have to live with that. Now, I just want to make sure I have 4 on each end because I want to get the maximum number of spawns. And I'm doing this with the regular spider one because I don't want to have to deal with the poison. In fact, I decided to rip down the other one. So therefore that cave spider spawner, yes, I completely destroyed because I was hearing things spawn somewhere, and occasional cave spiders. I have no idea where they were spawning at, but they were spawning somewhere, and I just didn't want to have to deal with them. And I really don't need a string farm. And since I didn't need a string farm, and I certainly not going to use a cave spider spawner as an XP farm unless I do some fancy stuff to it. I just use this one because I could kill these easily enough. Just whack at them. They're dead. There we go. And I'm not going to get poisoned. And if I get hit every once in a while, it's not a major thing. There you go. I don't know why I need the bow. There you go. Pickaxe.
The wrong color, but I have.
There you go. One 9 by 9 area. All nice and carved out around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block this off. That way, if there's anything untoward down in that direction, it won't spawn on top of me. I did have a zombie come out from this way, and I did find a cave system that was still not lit up, so hopefully it came from there, and now that's lit up, it will prevent any from the future. I'll just hide that little section there since I don't want the spiders to scatter all over the place and making it difficult for me to hunt them down. Right, doesn't look pretty yet, but I can do that after I test this to make sure that it all works. So let's give this a little bit of a spin. I'll remove the ones on the side first. That'll give us one small area where spiders could spawn. Let's get rid of that. Now I'll get rid of the center ones, which means that soon I shall be seeing spiders all over. Yeah, like there's one right there. Good. And I'm able to one-shot them, so I don't have to do anything fancy in order to go after them. So let's see how much XP and string and spider eyes that I get out of this. I managed to get a stack of string in a little bit over 10 minutes. I've put my torches, one torch each there, that way I could keep the entire room lit. I decided to put a pair of redstone torches here. They're just below the light level that's needed to spawn stuff. They have a light level 7, so therefore it won't interfere with spawning, but it makes things a lot easier to see inside here. So I'll keep those redstone torches up there permanently. Now the one problem I have is I don't have mending on my sword, so therefore that will wear down if I do this too long. So I have to find another mending book and slap that onto there, or maybe even make a diamond Bane of Arthropods sword. I guess that might be a possibility. It probably depends on what books I've got. But I'm going to have to repair my sword before doing a little bit more on there. But I do have 24 levels now, and that's an improvement. And I think I started out with either high 19 or 20 at the start. So I got 4 levels as a result of it. So let's take a break from that for a moment and head back upstairs. By upstairs, I mean into the Nether. And I've been building a little bit of a tunnel here to see if I can find a fortress anywhere. I was thinking blasting through here since I was having so much trouble in there. I was going way up there, but I saw a suggestion on the web that says that I'm more likely to have better luck lower than higher, so therefore I came down here, and this is what I ran into. Nether brick. Now, if I understand correctly, nether brick is a sure sign that we have found a fortress. Or at least that's what I think this is. Well, let's open this thing up. At the very least, I've got a advancement made, a terrible fortress. Alright, I will say that that pretty much confirms that hypothesis. So, what does that mean? It means I'm going to get myself killed, most likely. Especially with this sword that I've got. Because I think if I'm going to win in this area, I am going to at some point need a weather skeleton. Oops, let's get out of here before I wither away. Maybe I should bring milk with me next time. Yeah. If I'm going to face those wither skeletons and the fortress, I think I'm going to need a sword with might on it. What do we got here? Bane of Arthropods 3. That's not smite. Knockback, knockback. Well, I accidentally made 2 diamond swords. I had forgotten I made one, and I made another one after forgetting that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this my sword for killing the spiders, for the spider spawner. And it only has Bane of Arthropods 3 on it, but so it's not quite as good as that one from that point of view, but it is a diamond sword, so it has an extra point of damage for that, so that'll help to balance that matter out. And I'm hoping it'll be a bit more durable than the old one. So we'll see how that works. But I'm going to have to get those 3 levels back, and then come back with hopefully a better enchantment. It appears the level of Bane of Arthropods makes a big difference here, because I'm needing 2 hits in order to take out these spiders instead of 1 as I am with the iron sword. That means at some point I'm going to have to take the diamond sword and get it up a level. Maybe if I run into something else that's Bane of Arthropods 3, I could turn it into a 4. But that may take some time. Maybe I'll fish one up at some point. Or find a book from a villager. I haven't been trading with those villagers. I'm going to have to do that. So I can get this sword up because I don't want to be too having to hit everything because they hit back when I can't one-shot them. Well, hello. It's a lot tougher when you're not one-shotting them. Oh, hello there. Thank you. Let's hope this attempt goes better. Diamond sword in here. And we get Smite 3. Alright. I'm looking for Smite, right? Okay. Why only a 20? Hold on. Stupid! Alright. Now. Unbreaking 3. Sharpness. Well. What happens if I do that? I want Smite. Alright, so I think I was better off with the Smite 3. Okay, let's see. Unbreaking 3. So let's... Right there? Alright, let's try that again. Okay, Smite 3. Okay. Not optimal. But that's what I'll have to do. There you go. There you go. So now I have a Smite sword. Now I can go against the undead. I think I could also use looting on this sword. Smite 3. Throwing a sharp... okay, the sharpness is going to be ignored. Frostwalker obviously will also be ignored. But the looting should take effect. And it doesn't. It charged me 7 for nothing? This time I have some milk. I remembered that I have a bow. And I now have an undead slaying sword, so perhaps together that could be useful. Oh, and I think I've found a blaze spawner. Oh, and I brought an infinity bow just in case I... Right now I'm worried about blazes more than anything else, so therefore let's block off most of this area here. And just worry about the blazes for now. These blazes are tough enough to fight as it is. Oops. And of course they burn things up. Well, this is going to take a while. A long while. We also apparently have an upstairs here. What's up here? More stuff. Oh! I could have been ambushed from here if I weren't careful. That's not very impressive. Nothing! Absolutely nothing. All it is a... probably a spawning platform for nether skeletons. I'm going to block that off too. Alright. back downstairs. I did manage to kill one, and I managed to get its blaze rod. One blaze rod. Well, this hopefully could be good for something. This is not going to be easy. Yeah, it's a siege. A long siege. A very long siege. Hello. Oh. Six blades rods. That's a decent enough haul. I think that would be good enough for that. But the other thing I'm going to be needing is Nether Wart. Because without that... Okay, let's block that off. See if I could... This Nether Wart would be a really nice thing to have. And I could make potions. So hopefully I won't... I've never been in one of these places before. So I don't know exactly how they operate. Actually, I'll put the right one on that side. I'll put the right one on that side. So, no Nether Wart? Or do I not understand how that operates? Right? Well, this is going too deep. Because these... oh! Run away! Run away! Run away! I have explored every single block of this place that I could find, and I did not find a single bit of Nether Wart. I didn't find any chests either. I found 2 blaze spawners, so I've got the 6 I showed before, and I've got 4 more here, so I've got plenty of blaze rods, I think, for my purposes, but no Nether Wart. And an occasional magma block popping here and there. I suppose I'm going to have to find a second fortress, though I don't know where. And maybe someday I'll also get Silk Touch so I can get better return for all this stuff here. But if I ever do find that fortress, and ever do find some netherrack, then maybe some of this dust will come in handy. Ooh, now it's dark. Oh, who put out the lights? I think I found a second fortress. It's a long way down. I'd see a way to get down there without getting myself killed. Whew. After a bit of digging, I got down here. This seems to be a much larger fortress. So maybe it has some Nether Wart here. Well, this is going to be a real fun time exploring. I think I better go and get better prepared for it, and then make a foray into this second fortress. Well, I ran into a ghast, and my arrow ran into its fireball. So I got an advancement for it. But I still haven't gotten back. Boy, this is a dangerous area. Yuck. I have explored the second fortress quite thoroughly. I have to see if there's anything I've missed. And this is the first chest I've found between two fortresses. That is the most pathetic chest I think I've ever seen in all of Minecraft. Really? 1 gold and... well, it's pretty nice armor for a horse. Not that I'm in great need for high-end horse armor, but outside of this, I've still, so far, seen only that one chest and absolutely no Nether Wart. Now, wonderful. Is that a blaze? I think that's a blaze spawner. Now that the lava's been removed, let's see if there still looks like a blaze spawn. That is most definitely a blaze spawner. Yeah, okay, I see you. Well, where? Oh, where is that blaze? The lack of cultivated Nether Wart anywhere makes me conclude one of two things. Either this time that I traveled into was before the cultivation of Nether Wart, or the forked spear culture mined it out so extensively that it was hard to find for quite a while. And either way, I'll just have to do without Nether Wart. So therefore, any plans I had relating to potions are now out the window. Unless I have a very, very lucky find in a treasure chest somewhere. With that, we'll end today's episode, and when we return next time, we are going to start building our base in this area. And that means finish leveling out this hill and starting to bring that down, and then come up with a nice home where we can live. But that'll be for the next episode of The Forked Spear.